Hey everybody, Kimberly here, and I am so excited to share with you what's in the Wyrmspan Dragon Academy expansion. So there is a lot packed in here, one of which, I'm just going to start showing you my overhead cam, is this really fantastic card holder for all the dragon cards and all of the cave cards that are in the center. So you're going to get this fantastic bin with that lid that goes on top, and it fits right into your box. Every component from the expansion fits into the box for sure. So everything's just going to be in that one box. And I will tell you that this is, in my opinion, pretty much the way I want to play this game. You can play Wyrmspan all by itself, and I think it's fantastic. I really enjoy it as one of the spans. We have Wingspan, then Finspan, then Wyrmspan. I had a video where I talked about all three, comparing them in my Finspan review. So if you want to go and check that out, please do. But this is a favorite of mine. It's the most complex of the three. And what this expansion offers is just a little bit more choice and many more paths to victory. And I think all the elements here are valuable for a variety of reasons. So the very first thing I want to talk about is that you have this. Let's just start here. One of my favorite elements of the game is going to be movement on the Dragon Guild. And that is one of these cards. So in the base game, you get 4. Now, there are 4, and on both sides, you have the 2 to 3 player game, and then it's the same guild for a 4 to 5 player. You just flip it over. But in the expansion, you are going to receive 5 more guilds. That's more than the base game. So it gives you way more variety and flexibility. And you're going to see in the bottom corner, it says DA for Dragon Academy. And I think the themes for these are just absolutely dynamite. So they have the Guild of Magicians, the King's Guild, Guild of Merchants, Gamblers Guild, and the Veterinary Guild. Now I want to talk about this Gamblers Guild. Honestly, this is just kind of my favorite. So this is the 4 to 5 player side, and every time you go to the 6 o'clock or the 12 o'clock on that Dragon Guild movement, meaning you're going to get your first one down at the bottom and your next one up here, and you're just going to keep going, you add a cube to one of these spaces and you gain the bonus. There might be an end game bonus for a variety of points. If there's one cube, only one player can go there. But you might be getting cards. So this is draw 3 dragon cards from the deck. Play 1 for free, discard the others. Yes, I want this. Draw 3 cave cards from the deck. Excavate for free with 1, or keep it, and then discard the others. I love it. Gain dragon cards from the deck. Either gain all the resources and eggs in the cost, or discard it to gain a coin, which is another action in the game, or a really, really, pricey commodity. And then end game, draw 4 dragons from the deck, score the printed VP on 2 of them, and then discard all 4 cards. Holy moly, you could hit big. Let's try that right now. I'm going to draw 4 cards from the top of this. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to get, and I'm going to score victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I flip it over. 4 victory points, 6 victory points, 2, and then 1 per fledgling. I think I will just take 10 victory points. Thank you very much. Look at that. I got the 6, I got the 4, and I'm done. That was so cool. That was so fun. I love it. That's the gamble. So that's going to be one of those guilds. So you're going to have 5 new ones, and they all have their own theme that totally fits with the title and with that kind of gameplay. So you get to pick even more. So that's the first really, really cool thing. You are, of course, going to get more cave cards, and the cave cards are going to be focused more specifically on fledglings. I have 2 cards here that are about fledglings. That is a brand new dragon. So yes, you better believe I've got the fledgling cards over here, but you're going to be getting more dragons. So I've got more of the Dragon Academy examples here of the cards that you'll get that in some ways might even pair well with fledglings. Fledglings is a teenage dragon, and unlike a hatchling, which is a baby, fledglings can be placed in any cave that essentially matches. You'll see here just the variety of caves that these fledglings can go into, right? It can be the amethyst, It can be the Golden Grotto. It can be the top one. Boy, I'm blanking on that one. Ooh, it's slipping my mind. But you've got that kind of red one. So they can go in a variety of places, of course, based on what it says in their sidebar. So these are going to be new cave cards. You're going to get new dragon cards. So let's take a look at these fledglings. Here's the first one. This is an angelic ridge dragon. And this is one. Every fledgling can hold one egg. And they are 1 victory point per fledgling. So if you get few fledglings, they're worth fewer amount of points. But the more fledglings you get, the more each fledgling is worth, which is dynamite. And then this is something you have to do. It's called training your fledgling. So every time you walk, you will start at the leftmost space and you will pay what's in that square if you can. And then you'll cover it with one of these training cubes. There are brown cubes that are included in the expansion. And once you have done, well, you only get to do one per walk, per explore action, but let's say we do it again and we pay a card, then we cover it up. Now this is active. Your purple bar at the bottom is never active until you have fully trained your fledgling. So now when I walk, I gain an amethyst and I gain a milk. And there might be those explore bonuses. So I'm going to show you another one. There might be the end game bonuses. So this is the flag at the end of the game. This one takes a long time to train, but will give you a really, really nice victory point payout for your adult dragons, small, medium, or large in an orthogonally adjacent space. This is great. So that's going to be your effervescent Griff dragon. Then you might have a tick-tock time clock guy, which is at the end of every round. You will either lay 3 eggs or excavate 1 space for free with a cave card from your hand. And again, only if they are fully trained. And that's it. Those are going to be the 3 different bonuses that you're going to get. None of them so far are the immediate bonus. But these might have no cost, like we saw with the effervescent one. There might be no cost. It has to go into that center middle cave section. They are all different kinds of playful, aggressive, shy, helpful, right? There are 4 different kinds, and they all have a different cost or maybe no cost at all. So those are the brand new dragons. They're the fledglings, and then you just have a bunch of wonderful cards down here. These cards are going to pair incredibly well with the new expansion. So this one says at the end of every round, fully train. Put all the cubes on a fledgling for free. If you do, also lay 2 eggs. But this Tricksy Wyvern is 3 steak meats and then a gold bar. Wow. But no victory points because of the absolutely amazing benefit that it gives. This is a fledgling too. A famished Fey Dragonette helps. It's a hatchling, right? We know where hatchlings come from in the first game. Then you can do a walking cost. And it says anytime you cash a meat here, train a fledgling 1 time for free. That's 1 cube space. And then when that 3rd meat is cashed, also gain a coin. These cards are dynamite. So they have just a ton of really great actions. You simply add everything into your cards, into your new deck. There is one more symbol that is brand new with this expansion, and it is this symbol. It's a conditional symbol. So you either pay the 2 gold bars or you look down here, and if you qualify, you get to put it down for free. Ignore this dragon's cost if it will be the 3rd or 4th dragon in its cave, and then you get to do it for free. And then here, there's a fledgling bonus whenever you do the walking man. Can take 3 eggs, is a large, 2 victory points, aggressive dragon. I love the artwork. So that is going to be the brand new cards, the brand new symbol for conditional things. We got the caves, we got the fledglings. Here are your brand new cards for your objectives and your scoring points. So these are just brand new. You'll see the DA Dragon Academy down there. And then you've got brand new ways to score. So you're always going for this one particular, you put these out, any side that you want, any side that you want. This one is fledglings on your player mat. Yeah, if you're going for fledglings, that could go there. Dragons that have a printed cost that includes at least 1 meat steak. Great. So these are going to be those every time you end round 1, you go through and you look at this and you get 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or other place. just as you do in the beginning in the original game, but now you get some new tiles that will give you some more variety. And the last and my most favorite feature of this expansion is the brand new round tracker board that includes an income track that is first come, first served. So players at the point where they can't play anymore, they say I'm essentially done with my round, will take one of their player cubes and they will cover up one of these spaces, this in the yellow space after rounds 1 and 2, and then the red space after round 3. And you will get a different kind of income. Instead of the base 6 coins going into the next round, players can choose 5 and some resources, cards or eggs or resources. So it's really, really cool. 2 eggs, an egg and a resource, an egg and a cave card, an egg and a dragon card, an egg and a dragon guild movement. Or you could just say, nope, I really need those 6 coins. I really need to make sure I have 6 actions next round. But only 1 player can go in each of those spaces, and then it gets even cooler for your next round. So it's going to have like just a little bit more for your round 3 going into round 4. This is what the expansion offers. Dragon Academy is so dynamic. It is so interesting. It just seamlessly merges with the base game, adds more variety, adds more play. I think the fledglings with the training cubes is dynamite. I love the new cave cards that pair well with it. You'll never play with the old board again because having this choice and having that initiative to get to those end of the round income grabs is so cool. I really, really, really like it. And of course, having these brand new cards for your guild to get that variety of different kinds of play and different kinds of bonuses, this game is just getting better and better. And honestly, I had no idea that they could add these things that would make it that much cooler, because I think Wyrmspan is my favorite of the spans. And now it's my super favorite. So again, I'm not playing without Dragon Academy because the decks are so big on the caves and the dragons. You just have to be prepared for not getting what you're looking for. Perhaps maybe you're really wanting to get those fledglings, but they're never out in the display and you're not drawing them. It's just hard. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. So there is going to be that kind of dynamic in certain games, but hopefully you'll be grabbing some of those fledglings, some of those really new cards that come with Dragon Academy that give you a conditional choice of building your dragon. It's really, really fun. And I love the artwork as usual. I love the design. And again, this round tracker is where it's at. I love the choice, right? There's some, like, I really need that egg. I really need that card, either a cave card or a dragon card. Just fantastic. So loving the new Dragon Academy expansion. Fits straight into the original Wyrmspan box. Couldn't be easier. Couldn't be more replayable, which is dynamite. All right, everybody, that's going to be it for me. I will see you later. Bye.